Picked up by Brown on the game's opening. Finds a seam, drives in, and
energy was there. To me, the biggest caveat.
We mentioned that the Celtics fell wearing number 91 is Derek White. With all of their best is Leonard. Tonight's game, Kawhi has played 2 in lockstep, 1 out of 2.
But also the other 3 players, and lets you understand defensively where you need to be.
Smart knocks down the 3 for the Celtics. MVP level, averaging over 30 a game. We the 10-minute mark.
Then Zubac inside, and that time.
This for Jaylen Brown. Huge reason why this Capital is the first of 2 free throws set.
An aging superstar. He just not was an excitement right there by Tatum. Blake is able to do that, especially here with the Celtics.
Mothballs, and he's played very well for this by Smart to White.
Out of their rotational players, you got they're so proficient.
Tatum has talked about the admiration he had. Celtic, tough shot for Kawhi. See 7.5 seasons. He gets up and down on the corner to Jackson for the catch and shoot 3.
It was Kawhi that dropped a nice dime.
The Clippers did the exact same thing too.
Spread the floor and taking tough shots where you're.
And fires a 3. 8 of 16. Down the lane to the rim and down. Clippers.
Another area where it's stood.
George saunters down the.
Set a career high last year. Shoot this year. He's playing alongside those guys. On that, Brian.
The more he shoots, the better.
To that aspect, so they turned them some of the top scorers in the league. But
then Griffin goes to work on Kennard. First
commercials and some of the stuff.
The bid, it was good. It was good. He did a movie with Amy Schumer, if I'm not mistaken. Brogdon to play. Here is Zoo, runs into Mark. You heard that he played for Armani and that he was
strictly 2 also.
Cornette tries to guard, averaging 14 off the bench.
Real estate. Gonna get some.
Forrest finds a seam, reverse layup.
Have to guard him off the bounce.
Hauser 10 to shoot for Wall. The 3 leads in the first quarter for the Clippers. It didn't transition 3. I waited for that 41% in win.
Off the 3-point line, kind of like that right there. The equation of why sometimes the team.
John Brogdon, 2 former Pacers.
Utilizes that speed when
embraced as if he was still wearing
the Washington area in that uniform.
Touch the ball, gets to the rim, and against the Wizards. Clippers struggling. Fake on George. Gets to Wall. Tries to drives in, met by Cornette at the summit. Contact, no, gets his own rebound.
And as dominant as ball Brooklyn. So all shakes out.
Hauser for 3 is at its best. He's a fifth sign to Cornette, juggles, recovers.
Like we just saw right there.
2 with the shot clock into single digits. Corner open for 3 and lets it fly.
Below the 3-point line, meaning the Celtics.
Mr. Jackson, I gave you some bad information. Sidestepping defenders.
It's made pick up by their opponent. But it's
for Tatum, 6.7 rebounds is for the long 2. Line twisting and turning, fading and fires 3 for 5 overall. Clippers down
so many different ways.
George another 2 and it Brown in his back pocket to the cup. It's
it was a foul. That's the thing. Well, and also to the half ends.
Last 30 and now 10 of it
to shoot a plus 40.
Was in it on his rhythm. Deflection, interception, off the bounce to the rim and in. Here in this first half.
Night for one Brandon Boston.
He had an effect on the game positively.
And Brogdon almost automatic.
That time the Celtics in their half.
Brogdon up, under, whistle here in this first half.
You got me first. I know you.
They're 1 out of 2 for Zoo. Tatum for 3. Leonard long 2.
Between Marcus Morris Sr.
Run off the line by Jackson, gets to the rim.
Gives him an advantage stepwise.
Points Clippers lead by 3. Some baseline, 2 former teammates.
No, Kawhi is really starting to get a lot of times when you're that good defensively.
All the way back to 2000 and for the end of his Clipper tenure as he drives in on Tatum from the wing to the lanes.
Rarely,
because by Griffin steps back for the long 2 from the line to the lane, crashing into the 3rd foul with 8 minutes to play here in the second quarter. 20-7. To keep him mentally engaged and
to be out a little bit longer on that shot.
On the rim. Not the goaltend. Jackson, a catch and shoot 3. Doom, no whistle, gets it to Tatum for the 3:05 to play in the second quarter.
They're going to make some runs.
The Doom direct to that point, Jim. Brown deep into the paint, tied up by. He launches the 3. Around Brown to the rim, unfettered.
Fouls. Really what's going to
give it off the line, back to Smart for 3. Leonard on a step back 3. Rumbles down the lane the other way. He has 11 in the first half. 30-second 3. Drives around his airborne defender. Right for the Clippers. Celtics will have the ball right around the rim.
Some shots in the first half that we got to get to the.
Brown settle percentage, 18th in takes on the wheel for much of this game. The Clippers long two for George at settle.
Place for that jump shot.
Smart for three. Inbacks. George feeling good. Not in the first for what it's worth. Leonard
back when he's able to consist.
Celtics. Leonard down the lane.
The move just wasn't there, but it is now.
Maybe the best the Clippers have looked. Zoo. It's a good one. It frees George.
It's been there for Kawhi Leonard.
Outscored the Celtics 10-5 in Washington. George got away with a Brown for three. Times in on Griffin. Pulls up for 15.
Contested shots or shots that he can't come back. He's not trying to do too much. He's
5 in the quarter. 12-time Offensive Player of the Year for three. Hit him. Catch and shoot three. This one beneath the net on the other side. From the line to the lane to the rim. By 13. First one fall was per Ty Lue.
shape.
Brogdon. Oh my goodness! In the third, Brown and catch and shoot three. No, spins a whirling dervish. Devin. Clippers. So Leonard takes matters into his own.
I tell you what, it's about 5 players on this. I mean, just tough. Oh, down the lane, just one hand.
Rest late in the clock, hangs and hits.
Put a focus up on the rim.
To Batum in the corner for Kennard, leading at the break. 2017 lob to Tatum. Deets Morris does it.
It's not going to be easy when you're dropping.
On the lane, he's great in the paint. Wall, long two early in the. Brogdon from the wing to the lane to the rack.
Catch the ball on the move.
75-63. Williams, oh, he's open on the wing. Good recovery.
Because he can knock down shots.
Morris rises for the contested. Wow. Tatum sheds it to
This is what happens is
backing down on George and shoved up.
You know, more of a power player coming out of 10.
Description.
Could be scary, man.
Don't forget for the Celtics, Terrence Mann. Hey! Quick move on George. Goes back the other way.
When you see it. Now you
software. This is be careful country, I think, for the Clippers. Wall. Knock. Brogdon dashing down the lane on Dante. Wall down the lane. Tripped up on Noah Vonleh out there. Kennard below the foul line. Beats the butt. Lowers the shoulder. Fades. Reorganized.
But still able to maintain.
Fourth. Bounce down the lane. Floater is short.
Here, that's the universal signal for.
I lost my voice during a game on radio.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We're able to respond to the
jab step, jump shot, three, ball, mid-range. Horseshoe, you can see Brown very active. An imprint to the rim. Oh, and gets into Wall. 8:58 fake by Williams. You have to bite off for Williams. Stringer wins. They shoot 41% from this.
I think this is a Boston crowd because they're going.
Leaves it short, follows his miss, but a whistle. George hesitates, goes to the wired against the Celtics. History given the lack of contact.
They've done it. We haven't seen it on this evening. What you're saying? No way.
George. Third foul on the team. They're going to have to bail him out. The catch and shoot.
Started real
rate. The Celtics can absolutely twisting and turning, fading in. A couple of times the game-winning shooting. Clippers out in front by 20. Shows off the handle. Tries to bounce inside. That's
early in the season because of the inconsistent him up, and that's just
way down the lane, scoops it up off and in.
Potent as they've been offensively,
break out the trigonometry stuff.
So is it my DNA? Your vocational class
from my high school. So.
Oh,
Brown runs into Leonard. A whistle in China. Does that count?
No, it does not. That's Korean. That's Japan.
Oh. Kennard for a deep three. Celtics not giving up here.
No.
It was challenged.
Again, the introduction
is literally a rocket scientist.
Right. Because the timing of the game is
here.
I could believe that either.
I have a bait at the end of that tunnel. I said that we were in Dallas for games. Terrence made an impact here tonight. Block. And then Thursday against a junior. To the 100 or more. You've got to go all the way back to at least understand it, and maybe worked out magically after the turn of the calendar. Clippers got up to a slow start due to
guards are not beginning the season. They turned that season around. Now for us, it's all
down the lane doesn't beat the buzzer. 40s.
Get out of it, and it's not life or death.
I mean, it's their career. It's by the way this game goes.
Yeah, and you on your roster. Wow.
And gives to Tatum. Quick move on George. Goes back the other way.
Because you go against that in practice and you see it. Now you